What's up, guys? Sorry I haven't been able to upload a video in quite a while, but I've been busy the last 4 or 5 days helping my grandparents put a concrete pad under their house, and ran into a couple of complications, but we finally got it finished and it looks great. So hopefully I will be back to uploading regular videos. I've done a little, well, quite a bit of training since the last time I uploaded a video. I really only got about an hour or so of game time in per day, but that just wasn't enough time for me. I got 40 range last night, and oh my Jesus, that was so boring. I'm still at 25 mage. Actually, I think range was really the only thing that I did. Oh, no, I did a little bit of wood cutting. I think last time I made a video it was like level 40 or so. So now that's 45, and I have 1.7k flex or so in bank right now. Guess I'll give you guys a little bit of a bank video. It's not really all that much. I mean, I have 1.7k flex, 100 bowstring, 48k, but 44k of that is actually my friend's. He loaned it to me. I sold him willow logs, and he paid 100 GP for them, and I sold him like 300, and he gave me 80k. So he just told me to give him back the 44k extra whenever I could, and whenever he gets on, I'm gonna be giving that to him. Like I said, 1.7k flex is pretty much my best thing. I had 1.3k iron knives and 400 iron arrows whenever I started range. That was fun. I had a bunch of units. I think I had 48 yesterday, and I sold all those for 325 each. So, got a decent amount of runes. I got 150 chaos runes from a random event yesterday. 277 nature runes from nature running, but the guy that I was doing it with logged off, so I figured I'd just do it next time he got on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna spend these 1.7k flex today, and hopefully that'll be enough to have 38 crafting so I can make my own coif. I really want my account to be like completely independent. I want to be able to make my own armor, make my own weapons, make my own bow, make my own ranging gear, make my own potion. Well, maybe not that part, because that Herblore sucks. Make my own runes if I want to, but I probably won't do that either, because, you know, that's a lot of training. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'm going to be able to provide completely for myself. I'm probably going to keep this account a pure, but I'm also really considering making it a main. Not right now, but sometime in the future, if they keep this server, I will probably end up making a main and doing Slayer or whatever to maximize on the cash and combat experience that I can get, because Slayer has some pretty good drops. I would like to be able to get my own whip, because I know whenever they come out, they're going to be expensive. It's probably going to be back how it was a couple of years ago, where whips were like 20 mil, I think it was. I'm probably wrong. I might be exaggerating. I remember specifically whenever they dropped down to 1 mil, and I was like, well, they dropped a pretty good amount, and I still can't afford one. I actually did not make my first mil until last year, and that was off PKing. Which, you know. Why am I don't know. After I finish all my flex today, I'm probably gonna do Vampire Slayer, and then probably get 50 attack, 50 strength, then go on to 60 attack, because I really want a DDS. I mean, I just want to see those double 20s that I would be capable of hitting with, you know. I also really need to get my agility to 35 for Horror from the Deep, even though I really don't plan on doing that soon. I'm probably going to get that up within the next 2 to 3 days. Then I'm going to get fishing up, because I'm basically out of food. I want 76 fishing because I need to be able to fish my own shark. Um, that shark are like 1 to 2K each, depending on where you buy them and who's selling them. So I don't really want to spend all my money on food because, as it is, I can't even afford a ruined scimitar. However, I'm still at 15 quest points. I'm probably gonna end up doing Druidic Ritual today or tomorrow, and maybe a couple other small quests. Like, I kind of need to finish all these free quests because most of them are prerequisites for Members Quest, which I'm not necessarily gonna do like every Members Quest there is, but I do want to be able to do them if I feel like it. And these guys are saying report a botter. Seems legit. Yeah, like I said, I really need to get all these done. Goblin Diplomacy, and there's one other one that I think it was the Pirate's Quest or whatever, is necessary for Desert Treasure. Wow, Desert Treasure. Recipe for Disaster. And I plan on getting Mithril or Adamant Gloves whenever they make it to where you can get back on Ivital without getting defensive. Let's see, what else was there that I really needed to talk about? I need to get Hunter up too, but I just have not had the time recently. I need to do Restless Ghost, Priest in Peril also, because I don't like having my prayer at 9. And then once I do that, I can get it to 13 and not really have to worry about, am I going to go above 13 and ruin my pure? Oh no. Not that it would really ruin the pure, but I don't know, I don't like having above or below 13 prayer, if that's the kind of prayer that I'm looking for. I mean, I'm probably going to end up going to 52 eventually, just because from what I've been told, Smite was extremely popular back in 07. In 07, I really wasn't PKing well. I was on my main, and every time I went into the wilderness, I would get a kill and I would die, so I didn't really make profit, and I didn't really lose anything, but it was so much fun. I really had no idea what I was doing. I think the first time I got membership in PK'd was whenever Bounty Hunter was around, whenever they actually moved Bounty Hunter into the wilderness where you were getting EP and stuff like that. My first target on my main, it was like combat 60 or 70, something like that. She was 99 range, mage, and like a pretty high attack strength level. Probably like 60 attack or 50 attack and like 80 plus strength. And she just destroyed me. She also had a clan with her just in case for some reason she didn't think that she'd be able to kill me. I really don't know what I should use this on. Let's use it on strength. Confirm. Not too bad. And if you guys hear stuff falling behind me, that's because I opened both of the windows in my room because it was getting kind of hot in here. And it's kind of windy, so it's just blowing stuff off my dressers. And I don't feel like picking it up right now. I guess they think this guy's a botter. How do you know? Well, I guess botting is back. So that means that prices are probably going to drop. And I don't know. I don't really have anything against botting, depending on why you do it. Personally, I don't bot. Well, I used to bot, but I stopped. Like, I don't remember when. I do not plan on botting on the 07 servers because I want to do everything myself on this. Like, it just makes sense to me to be doing it all for myself. It gives you the maximum pleasure of the game. And whenever I was botting, I didn't think about it like that. So, I guess bots are back. I mean, I kind of figured they'd be back relatively quick, but I was enjoying a bot-free RuneScape. They really, bots are what kept what I'm gonna call old RuneScape, because this is my current RuneScape. Pre-EOC RuneScape, bots kept that alive. They kept items coming in, items going out. Not so much going out, but they did definitely bring a lot of items in, because who wants to go do, like, Sorcerer's Garden or pick flax all day, every day? And then with the Grand Exchange, that just made bots even more, like, I really can't think of the word. It made it easier for bots to sell what they needed and people to just be lazy and not have to get it themselves. I mean, with a bot, you could pick 10,000 flax in a day and sell it all that same day. Like, it just made it so easy to get maximum cash, which is the real reason that flax dropped a lot. It went from like 100 GP down to 30 GP. Only a 70 GP drop, but for an item that's so easy to get, you can still make a pretty good amount of money off of it. And they kept stuff like Sorcerer's Garden, I think it's called. I've never done that, but apparently you could get herbs and stuff from that. And I mean, if that's an easy way to get herbs, then obviously there's going to be a bot for it, because Renars used to be around 8k each. They dropped down to like 3k each because of that, I'm assuming. I'm not really looking forward to the price drops. However, I think it's going to be a lot easier to get items, which is useful, but it does have its drawbacks. Like, it's easier for me to get, for example, a Dragon Scimitar with bots than it would be without them, because people are steadily raising their stats, raising their money, making them cheaper, so that makes it easier for me to get it. However, it also makes it easier for everyone else to get it. So while it benefits me, it also harms me, because if I'm PKing and I've got like a dark bow or like a whatever badass special weapon it is, it's going to be super expensive. For example, I have one of those, and I'm not thinking anyone else has it because it's so badass and expensive that I'm not eating the way that I should be, and they just destroyed me with it. That's my opinion on bots, and even though it took forever to get that out, you know, oh well. I think I'm going to be ending this video here shortly, because I still have the 15-minute cap on my videos. I'm not sure how to get that off, so if you do know, let me know and I'll see what I can do about it. I think you have to get partnered or whatever in RuneScape to do it, but I don't know how to go about doing that. I mean, I know you probably have to link up with people that have more subs than you and everything, which, I don't know. A lot of the YouTube video makers that have a lot of subs are kind of douchebaggy. Like, it seems like they lost touch with their, like, I remember whenever I had 200 subscribers, and I was trying to get this super awesome YouTube maker to, like, feature me in one of his videos or something like that, and he wouldn't do it. See, that's probably going to be me if I ever make it to, like, 1,000 subscribers, which I'm at 18 right now, and I appreciate you guys a lot, to be honest, because I didn't think I would make it past, like, 5. If I ever make it to like 1,000 or something like that, like if I make it big enough to be considered a big YouTube maker, I'm not going to be that video maker that is like, oh, you want some help getting your channel noticed? I'm not going to help you and ignore you and hide your comments as spam because you're asking people to watch your videos on my channel. No, I'm just going to be like, hey, if you guys want to go watch that guy's video, you know, go ahead. I'm still getting video views on my channel because you're seeing his comment on my video. So, I mean, it doesn't really harm anyone, I don't think, for one person to help another person get their channel noticed. Well, I think I'm going to end the video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.